welcome back to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I thought, you know what, let's create a smoky brown eye. An eye you can wear, of course, going out, but of course during the daytime sometimes you might feel a little edgier and you want more of a smoky daytime look that is more wearable and not so avant-garde or off the runway looking type of makeup. So in my recent haul, I don't know if you've seen that already, but I did pick up the Sephora Smoky Eye palette. It's called their tutorial palettes, but in this palette you get two different types of smoky eyes. You get a brown smoky eye and the classic black smoky eye. So in this video I'm going to show you step by step on how to create the brown smoky eye. So if you'd like to learn how to create this look, of course stay tuned and just keep on watching. Okay, let's get started. Now the very first thing you want to do with any eyeshadow application is prime your eyelid. I already primed my eyelid with the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Next, using the Sephora Nano Pencil in black, we are going to go ahead and line our entire eyelash line. We're going to line starting from the inner corner and moving our way out, and we're going to line the lower lash line as well. Once you finish your lining, the eyeliner should look just about like this. Next thing you want to take is a smudger brush, and I'm using my Sephora smudger brush number 14. We're going to take that and smudge out the line itself. This is going to create a nice base to work off of, and it's also going to give you that nice smoldering smoky eye along the lash line. So we're going to take that and blend that out. So this part is not going to be the most prettiest looking part of the smoky eye, but it's going to give you that nice gradients you need in a smoky eye. The Sephora pencil is very smooth where you can actually take it and just take your fingers and smudge it out as well. You also want to make sure you go ahead and smudge along the lower lash line as well. Once you finish smudging, your eye should look just about like this. Now it's time to take the very first shade we're going to play with, which is the brown in the smoky eye palette. I'm going to go ahead and use a flat shader brush, grab some of that color, and we're going to pat that on the lid of the eye going up to the crease. Using the same color, I'm going to take that Sephora smudger brush and I'm going to go along the lower lash line and begin to smudge there as well. Make sure you get that brush nestled in between every lash and begin to smudge back and forth. And we're ready to move on to the next step. Using a fluffy dome-shaped brush, this happens to be my Sigma tapered blending brush, you're going to take that same brown shadow we worked with, it's the very first one in the palette. We're going to start blending in the crease areas. So we're going to start in the inner corner of the eye and blend up, almost creating the first section to a triangle if you think about it. And then we're going to go back in the crease and blend back and forth. And then you also want to start blending very light pressure this time and moving it along the crease area of the eye. This will start creating that smoldering, smoky eye that's going to start getting very gradient as it leaves the lash line. Now we're going to play with shade number 2 in this palette. Using the same dome-shaped brush, we're going to grab that color here, and it's kind of like a champagne brown tone. We're going to actually follow directions just like it's in the palette, but they want you to start on the lid, and I'm using a patting motion with this brush, and then I'm going to start blending that color upward to the brow bone area of my eye. And this is where you're really going to see that nice gradients happening with this look. And again, blend back and forth. Now we're going to use a very light champagne tone in this palette, shade number 3, and I'm going to use a very small tapered blending brush here. I'm just going to take a little bit here, and we're going to begin to apply it to the brow bone area and to the inner corner of the eye. So taking a small amount, we're going to concentrate that amount right at the brow bone or the arch of the brow. Just give it a lift and a beautiful highlight, as you can see here. And then we're going to grab a little bit more, and that color is actually called Californian Brown. We're going to apply that color in the inner corners of the eye and along the tear duct area of the eye. Once you completed that, if you want to go back and redefine the lash line, you can go back and grab the Sephora Nano Liner. And then you also, if you're a false eyelash wearer, you can go ahead and add your false lashes. The lashes I'm using in this tutorial are like my favorites. You've probably seen these in my previous tutorial. These are the Red Cherries, number 43 lashes. And I'm using the Duo Lash Adhesive in black. So you want to get those lashes placed down, and I like to use my tweezer just so I can get them precisely placed where I need them. The next thing I would recommend doing is going back and lining the lash line, at least on top. I like to use the L'Oreal Liner Intense, and I'm just going to go right on top and line where the lashes meet my lash line. And then once your lashes are dry, go ahead and apply your favorite coat of mascara. I am using the Sephora Full Action Mascara in black. And don't forget to blend your natural lashes into the falsies. And there you have it, a very quick smoky eye that you can wear going out. You can actually wear this one as a very subtle smoky eye that you wear during the daytime if you're going to work and you want something just a little edgy other than the norm. This is perfect. So now stay tuned. I'll show you what I'm going to do to the rest of my face to pull this entire look off.
Let's move on and complete the look. For my foundation, I will be using Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Plus in number 70. I am using Sephora Collections Pro Foundation Airbrush number 56 to blend out my foundation. I love this foundation because, ladies, you know it's summertime, and with summer it is hot and the makeup begins to melt. And with Makeup Forever's foundation, this one is great for those with oily skin and also need a little bit of water resistance. Next, let's set our foundation. I am also using Makeup Forever's HD powder, and I'm using a Kabuki brush, and I'm applying the powder by using a patting and rolling technique. This will ensure that I do not blend off my foundation and give me a nice even finish. Now I'm going to use my MAC Bronze Bronzer, and yes, I know I'm out. I like to use this to warm up my complexion and also slim down by contouring the hollows of my cheek. Let's apply color to the cheek. I will be using Sephora Collections Cream Blush in Golden Spice. Now here's a tip. For those of you that love color, use your fingertips and use a dabbing motion when applying this color to the apples of your cheeks. This will create bold, intense color to that area. Now, for those that don't crave as much color, use a simple stippling brush. I am using a Sonia Kashuk stippling brush, and just take a little bit and apply it on in a light stippling motion. This will give you color, but not the intense color of those that craves pow and bang to those cheeks. Let's move on and apply liner to our lips. I will be using the MAC Strip Down Liner. I love this color because it's neutral and it matches my natural lip color, and by lining and filling in will create a great base for that lipstick we'll be applying on top. The lipstick I'm using is Revlon Colorburst in Rosy Nude. This is a perfect neutral color, especially that would complement a smoky brown eye. And now we are complete with the look. I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial and also give this a try for yourself. This is a beautiful look you can wear for day or night without being overly stated. So if you do try, please leave your video responses below. And until the next video, you all have a great day. Bye!